So Dahl's prepared. He's I think, yes, his ground army is at 113 right now. He's getting Shield 2 and God, I don't even recognize half these upgrades because I've never seen them actually in game. So like, air armor,
getting a fleet beacon and air armor.
Yeah, this is this is going to be kind of sick.
Dhal, I want to see a carrier. I hope. I'm hoping.
Well, it looks like Stim does have Neural, so a mothership would be LOL right now. But we have 6 Broodlords, a whole bunch of roaches. Here comes the engagement. Big arc by Stim, and some botched force fields really costing Dhal. Whoa! Stormed the crap out of everything. And, oh boy, Dahl's in a world of hurt right now. Fungals everywhere. Oh! He backed the crap out of all those infestors. He needed that a lot earlier, though, because Dahl's army's gone. And, Stim's just going to remax on roaches, 16 on the way, and Dahl's on a retreat. With the world's happiest Void Rage just kind of plucking away at the army. Oh boy. But the Void Rays decided to go for the Broodlords, but he forgot the fact that all those roaches are there, and I don't think those stalkers can hold. This is actually kind of intense.
Yeah, he's got a few cannons here, and this is giving him places to help him pick off these roaches. I think he'll hold it. He'll probably lose all his cannons, though.
Holy check, did you see that warp in?
That is a lot of gateways.
That was a lot of gateways, and it looks like Dahl's doing a good job of just sniping all those Broodlords, forcing Stim back, and also forcing Corruptors instead of Roaches to follow up. So that's going to make Dahl safe for a bit.
Yeah, Stim is also still gas-starved, so replacing the Broodlords is going to be quite difficult.
Yeah. 5K.
What's the status on Stim's melee upgrades?
Let's check. Mr. Drone, where are you at? Oh, 0. So it looks like he won't be bringing his drones to the fight anytime soon.
Do drones actually get the melee attack upgrade? I don't think they do.
They do. They chomp. Oh, no, he has +1. You're right. You're right. I take it back.
Yeah, I don't. They get the armor, but they don't get the attack.
He doesn't have any melee units, so yeah. But a Ling transition is kind of what he needs to do right now.
Well, Lings are good, but the other thing is that if his melee upgrades are pretty low with the Broodlords, even if he goes really heavy Broodlord, the Stalkers are quite upgraded, and their armor eventually, with armor and shield upgrades, they're quite resilient to Broodlings, and makes the Broodlords much more vulnerable to like a kind of a suicidal blink underneath to attack.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
Broodlords get really beastly with level 3 melee upgrade. It allows them to do, at minimum, 5 damage based on the armor/shield upgrades of the Stalkers, but when you're looking at, say, 3 armor Stalkers versus +1 melee Broodlords, you're doing a whopping 4 damage or 3 damage per attack from the Broodling. And really that's where most of your DPS comes from on the Broodlord anyway.
So it looks like Dahl remaxed before Stim, which is not what you want happen to Zerg, to say the least. And Dahl remaxed on just pure gateway, it looks like. We got one Immortal in the mix, but just Zealot Blink Stalker. Dahl forcing to cancel on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th base of Stim. Also forcing a little bit of reaction. We got some Corruptors and Infestors coming in just to keep Dahl from pushing down on the 5th. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think Stim's problem is he would like to remax faster, and he's got the minerals, but he's just still too gas starved to remax on the units he needs to remax on.
Yeah, well, he's got the gas now. I think he's going Mass Infestor here. He's just giving up on Broodlords, which I don't know about. He's got kind of the 4 Broodlords, but he has checking the unit counting station 11 Infestors. Ooh. So if he's going to equalize the fight, he's going to do it via Infestors here. And oh my god!
His army is a good 30 supply larger than Dahl's due to the probe count.
Oh, this is true. So that means they're roughly even in army value. Dahl's trying to poke at the 5th, but Mucho's Spore Crawler is kind of just denying that. And this is kind of an awkward situation. Dahl should...
Yeah, I don't think either player feels comfortable in pushing right now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for both of them, they're both maxed and they're both floating a boatload of resources. So somebody's going to have to budge eventually.
And Dahl going for Gateway. It would actually be interesting if he dropped 3 more Stargates and went 5 carriers off his remax. Because he's got the resources to do it. We're sitting at 4.5k, 3k versus 8k, 2k. Just insane amounts of resource banking right now. But
yeah, these guys are going to be well secured in their retirement at this rate.
I know. Gosh. They're not going to be worried. Well, of course they're not going to be worried of the U.S. economy collapses because they're in Australia. Now it looks like
Stim's moving out here on a nice push.
Yeah, Stim's going to come here, going to be pushing around. Cannon's well placed, bugging out the eye. Here comes the backstab coming in from Dhal. Roaches or infestors on the high ground, throwing out tons of infested Terrans. One last fungal, and oh boy, here come the Terrans. Oh, look at the health. The stalkers pop like Marines. Oh, and Dhal's
and great fungals.
Dhal's in a horrendous position right now. Although the armies are roughly even, actually. Look at those zealots, they're cleaning up.
Zealots are good.
Because they're maxed on upgrades. Holy crap. This is going to be a slugfest, it looks like. And, oh, huge warp in of just pure zealot. And unfortunately, there's just one off.
Stim is remaxing on roaches right now.
It's a good call. It's a good call.
These infestors are not going to make it out alive because of the observer.
Yeah, that was kind of the saddest burrow I've ever seen in my life. But looks like Dhal's going to try to push out here, but he's going to poke. He sees the roaches. Probably sad that he remaxed on. Oh, never mind, because he has like 17 gateways. And here comes another engagement. And big surround. Oh, Zealot's soaking so much damage so the Stalkers can do work. And those roaches are just outnumbered, I think. And look at this. Dhal's producing 4 Colossi. Big Colossi switch now that he knows that Stim is not committing to Corruptors anymore. Oh,
yep.
Kind of an icky blink there. But, yeah, wow. Dhal's finally coming ahead. Or, sorry, Stim's finally ahead in the food count, about 30 food.
Yeah, but Stim is making 19 infestors at once right now.
Oh my god.
So I feel like we're watching Kulas Extreme, except it's not.
What the hell is this? Come on. Look at... What? And so now the tables are completely turned. Like, Dhal needs minerals really badly, and he's like almost mined out his gold. He has to take that pit. But Stim is sitting almost at 7k. Now he's at 7k. And he's upgrading melee finally. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's going to need to drop some extra hatches just to make massive link reinforcements to win the game at the end.
Oh no, ooh, Infestor Army! Infestor Army! Oh, do something, Infestors! Oh my god, he mismicroed that. Oh my gosh, I think Stim just lost it off that mismicro. That's tragic.
Stim doesn't have neural parasite, does he?
No, he does. He does. He moved in. He probably used for fungals. Oh, I want to look at that replay afterwards. That's tragic. Oh, but the Corruptor's coming in at the end to save him. Hey, you know what? When I was saying the Dhal had all that gas, look what he did with it.
Hey, sentries are good.
Sentries are good.
A lot of people forget to remake sentries late game.
And
Dhal is avoiding that right now.
Well, Dhal just remembered at the 30-minute mark. That's all. Oh, and Stim's going to rematch on Roaches. Oh gosh, he needs an exit plan though. I mean, Ultras would be a great idea right now. Taking that 6th, which he's doing, and re-engagement here. He sees the sentries. He didn't use that many force fields. Good job by Dhal to kind of conserve.
What I would love to see from Stim right now is a Nidus Worm network to allow him to attack Dhal's 6th plus Dhal's safe 3rd in the back and Dhal's production in the main.
Well, safe 3rd, it doesn't matter anymore. It's really those 5th and 6th? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5th and 6th that matter right now. He's doing a big pro transfer. He's completely mined out in Nat, main, gold, and 3rd. Stim, on the other hand...
So I think we may see the entire map mined out here.
It's actually getting mined out already. They're roughly even in terms of resources available to them. Looks like Dhal just wants to end it. He's pushing out with his traditional Protoss ball. Looking at the unit counting station, looks like we have 5 infestors, and if Dhal doesn't... oh, here comes the engagement. I'm doing shaky cam right now. If Dhal doesn't want to have any of it, he's going to retreat. Big fungal, isolating 4 of the Colossi. And Dhal's not... Oh no, Dhal's mismicroing now. That poor ball just got torn to shreds. And it looks like Stim's just going to have to... Dhal's going to have to retreat, rather. And it looks like now Stim has the advantage. Kind of has the right mix of units to deal with what Dhal has. And like,
yeah, this game kind of breaks all convention, though. Dhal has enough structures to tech switch pretty much any way he wants, although he is super mineral starch still.
he is, and it looks like Stim's going to be pushing ahead with those Broodlords now that he knows that there's no Void Rays to come in. Oh, big blink, but into the Stalkers. Oh my gosh, Fungal's coming around. I don't know who the hell's going to come out of this. I'm just going to close my eyes and you tell me what's going on.
Units are dying, lasers are flying, acid's being spit, and broodlings are spawning.
Wow. Total carnage across the field. The Roaches have to retreat, and the Broodlords aren't retreating. Oh! Cute. And I don't know if he knows, but there's about 7 DTs that just ran through the army. And yeah, one Overseer coming out, so he knows they're there, but where's that Overseer? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gone. Dhal's just going to go hatch sniping, and this is totally the right play to do. He needs to deny Stim that money. Because he's at 6k. He needs every little bit he can get, apparently. But more seriously, he's destroying the production, and that's really important too. Wow. I'm kind of speechless right now. This game's crazy. It's off the hook.
Yeah, this has been the most insane game I think we've seen all tournament, easily.
That's because we've only seen Sager's games, I think, right?
And he just plays way too normal.
I know. Oh. If only Dhal had decided to go carries, but it looks like he's going like three Robo Colossi. He's remaxed here, and I don't think Stim realizes that he's actually behind in food right now because he's doing an A-move push with Infestors in tow, and they're not going to be in there to fungal. And this is probably the last engagement. Colossi tearing everything up. Roach is trying to get in, and the Infestors dancing.
Yeah, he really needs Mineral Parasite on those Colossus.
Yeah. Wow, and a GG from Stim after a 36 by Blizzard Standard minute game.